I'm Sheila Brummer with Siouxland Public Media News. Today, Nebraska Governor Jim Pillen signed a school choice bill into law. Pillen was joined today in Lincoln by state senators, school choice advocacy representatives, and students. The plan commits $50 million in tax credits for scholarships to children across the state, with priority for scholarships going to kids that live in poverty, foster care, experience bullying, harassment, or their parents serve in the military. Opponents say the bill takes away from public school funding. Meanwhile, in Iowa, applications open up tomorrow morning for parents to enroll in the Students First Education Savings Account program. GOP lawmakers passed legislation this year providing state funding for private schools. Income guidelines will be considered the first year of the plan, with full funding after year 3. The Siouxland Pride Alliance has named the parade marshal for this year's 2023 Pride Parade. The parade is scheduled for Thursday night in downtown Sioux City. Trayla Lee will be the parade marshal. She was chosen to honor her mother, Flora Lee, a longtime community leader who passed away on April 27th. Flora served on the Sioux City Community School Board for a dozen years. She headed the local NAACP chapter for over a decade and was an educational consultant with the Northwest Area Education Association for 20 years. Flora also worked with the Iowa Civil Rights Commission and the Sioux City Human Rights Commission and was a longtime supporter of the LGBTQ+ community. And today, the American Civil Liberties Union and ACLU of Nebraska filed a lawsuit against the legality of a bill signed into law last week in Nebraska. The law includes a 12-week abortion ban and restrictions on medical care for transgender minors. 2 Republican presidential candidates who are leading in the polls will be in Iowa this week. Florida Senator Ron DeSantis is holding events today and tomorrow, including a stop in Sioux City in the morning. Former President Donald Trump will be in Iowa Thursday. On Saturday, Iowa Senator Joni Ernst is hosting her annual Roast and Ride fundraiser at the Iowa State Fairgrounds. 8 presidential candidates will address the crowd, including DeSantis. Davenport City officials say 5 people are still missing from an apartment building that partially collapsed over the weekend. They say 2 of them might still be in the wreckage. This leaves more than 50 residents displaced. Davenport Mayor Mike Mattson emphasized today that the structure remains dangerous.
We haven't demoed it. We understood this our continuous evaluation of what to do or not to do happened in real time. Okay? You did not see anything moving towards that building.
The city's been criticized by protesters who say it moved to demolish the building too quickly. The mayor says demolition planning halted when a resident was found yesterday. They're still focused on recovery operations. The USDA says abnormally dry conditions are likely to persist in Iowa during the summer. The most recent U.S. drought monitor indicates 57% of Iowa is either abnormally dry or is experiencing some level of drought. Pockets of severe or extreme drought stretches from 4 northwest Iowa counties and 3 counties in southeast Iowa. Radio Iowa reports the definition of exceptional drought that's happening in northwest and southeast Iowa is something that is experienced every 20 to 50 years. The last major droughts to hit the state were 1988 and 2012. Residents of 5 counties in southwest Iowa will have to continue boiling and conserving water this week as work continues to get their water systems back up. Ongoing drought caused the water system to run out of water last week. A federal project starting this summer is designed to make it easier for people to visit a total of 20 museums in Iowa and hundreds more across the country without cost being an issue. Officials say under the program, people who receive food assistance can gain free or reduced admission at more than 1,000 museums nationwide by presenting their EBT card and a photo ID. The list of museums includes the Launchpad Children's Museum in Sioux City. For a full list of museums participating in the program, check out the website Museums for All. For Siouxland Public Media News, I'm Sheila Brummer.